Man, I love that opener. What is happening, Sergio? Welcome to the Drop Lounge. I am Chris Chan, aka Cowabunga, and we are rocking and rolling right now. Welcome to the Drop Lounge.
All right, thanks for having me. Like always, for those tuning in, just want to remind you we have a free mystery case for one of you watching. All you need to do is like and retweet. We're going to pin. In fact, let me see. Are we streaming on Twitter? I don't see the link. I'm just double checking here, Chris.
Yeah, double check that and see here because I am seeing only the YouTube link on there. Let me see if I can
YouTube.
pull up.
Let's see if we can get the Twitter there because that'll be one of the
Yes.
requirements for people to win the free mystery case. Guys, this is a really fun drop that we have today. It's called Indie Legends. We have 100 mystery cases. It's only $75, and that gives you a chance to possibly land the grail of the drop. This is a
Oh yeah,
teenage.
tell us about the Grail.
Yeah, this is a copy of Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles #1 from 1985. It's signed by one of the creators of the book, Kevin Eastman. The fair market value for this book is $1,300, so someone could potentially win this comic from this drop. And also remember that we offer a 90% instant buyback to anyone that reveals that. But you can also redeem the comic if you choose to redeem the comic and have it shipped out to your home, like we've had a few people already select to do. You can have it in your possession, just like I have one of these comics here. And this drop is something really fun because it's not a Marvel drop or a DC drop. It's all independent publishers. And I can't think of a bigger independent title than Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, right? I think it far exceeded the expectations of the creators, right? I don't think they ever imagined it would
Oh
be
yeah,
such a huge brand, right? The movies, every
their
few years,
story is so wild.
wild. And
Yeah.
I think many of us grew up watching the cartoons. I used to play the arcade. I remember going to the local mall arcade back home. And I think we all have memories of the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles there.
Yeah, man, they were my first like ever fantasy world action figure with the cartoon. That was my first real anything when I was a kid that I was exposed to, and seeing it from the screen to the action figures was insane. And then the movies came out, and I've been a big fan ever since. They're my first, and super glad that they were one of my first favorites. Real quick, let's reset the room. Again, welcome into the Drop Lounge. We are hanging out, getting ready for the big drop today on the Fanable app. It's also happening on the desktop version, and if you've got a Apple phone or an Android, make sure you've got the app updated because you're going to want to make sure you get the latest and greatest for the drop today. And we're excited that you're here. We're excited we're hanging out. We do have a couple questions already in the comments. If you want to take a look at that, yes, I'm all about that. The Ninja Turtles playing in the background. If you can see it back there, I love it.
I love what you did there. And for anyone that hasn't noticed, Chris's shirt is a it's a Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle shirt. So you can see Leonardo there. I see. Is that Michelangelo there too?
Michelangelo. Yeah,
And
dude.
he's got the
Love
cartoons playing in the background.
Oh, we're ready for the drop. We are ready. Yes,
That's a
let's
devoted
go.
host right there, guys. Aren't we lucky we have somebody like Chris? He themes his outfit. He's got the cartoons playing in the background. I mean, heck, you even go by Kawabanga Chan on Twitter.
I'm living it every day, baby. Let's go. It's a radical life. I tell you what. We have a quick question here for you about funds. If you want to take a look at that one here.
It says, okay, so Bean Tech is asking, do I need to add funds to my wallet to purchase? Didn't see anywhere to add a card. No, you don't. You don't need to add any funds. You use your credit card to pay. If you are on iOS or Android, you can use your credit card or you can use Klarna to pay in installments. And if you want to use crypto USDC, you can do it via the desktop app version, which is fanable.io. But no, you don't need to have any money preloaded.
That's awesome. Thank you for answering that. In fact, let's go ahead and take a look at the website here as we get ready for the big drop today happening. Yeah. This is super exciting. I love the case and the design of it all. Let's dive right into it. Look at that. The color scheme on that is just, it's so good. You guys crushed it again. Impossible Briefs. Look at this.
Exactly. Thank you for saying that. So Impossible Brief, they designed this mystery case from us. And I mean, they hit this one. This is my favorite one. I mean, look.
It's so good.
It has the pizzas, the turtles, the mask, right? And look at even the surface on where the case is in. And if you look behind there, you see the sewer bricks behind there.
Yes, I love the atmosphere and the vibe of this. It's just so if this is the quality we're getting right up the get-go, I can only imagine what, our 50th stream is going to look like. It's just, it's going to be absolutely wild. Thank you all for hanging out with us. We are getting ready for the big drop today happening on Fanable. Now, this is happening 2 o'clock today, so you don't want to miss it. We don't want to distract you, but we do want to share about all the good stuff that's going to be inside of this. And I know we're talking a lot about Ninja Turtles, one of the biggest indies of all time, but there's a lot of other great stuff in here that we're going to get a chance to dive in and check out. Let us know if you have any comments. Make sure you please share the stream for us so everyone can come hang out with us and chill and vibe out in the drop lounge before the drop happens. We're going to dive into some of the numbers, how many comics we have available today, and what that looks like on the back end. So, Sergio, take it away.
Right before I leave go into the drop, if you see the opened version of the case, I also think they did look at that. It's just beautiful, beautiful design. And again, Impossible Brief hit another home run with this case. Just beautiful. My favorite case so far. So I'll be buying in the marketplace, just so you guys know. One I'll keep to collect, and the other one I might reveal. But we'll see. We'll see how this drop goes. Now, going back to the drop page, the Indie Legends drop page, a few things to note. We have a $100 gift card for Domino's Pizza, right?
Yes, I saw that. That was in the Discord. That's why I love the community. Great idea.
This idea was entirely community driven. It all happened 2 days ago on the spot. It wasn't something we had been considering at all. And Droid does, the Discord member, came up with the idea, and I challenged the community to react with pizza slices on Discord. And if they achieve 10 reactions, we would include a $100 Domino's Pizza gift card. So anyone that lands Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles #1 with the variant cover from Boss Logic, not only do they get the buyback offer for the book, right? But they also get a $100 Domino's Pizza gift card. How cool is that?
That's so cool. That is so cool. And like you said, community driven, just a fun idea. Why not? And I love it. So hopefully you're participating today. You got to jump in on this. Not a lot available this run. Talk to us about this. What's going on?
It's 100 cases, but 98 are remaining. There are 2 free giveaways. One is for the O'Milly-T's a live stream that he's got going on right now on Twitter. So he'll give one out. O'Milly-T's been holding it down. Thank you, O'Milly. And the community, his audience, just great group of people there. Love talking with them. They ask really good questions, and it feels good being there, to be quite frank. So I plan on going to those every time we have them. And then the other one is for our audience of the Drop Lounge. So if you like and retweet this live stream on Twitter, is pinned to the top of the page, which I did earlier, you qualify for an entry. We announce it live tomorrow during O'Milly-T's live stream. So that's why you see 98 of them. And One thing I wanted to note, we only the purchase limit is one per person for 10 minutes only. So one per
I like that.
person for 10 minutes. After 10 minutes, that limit goes to two per person. So if in the first 10 minutes it doesn't sell out, we're gonna switch over to two purchase limits for anyone that wants to purchase mystery case. So
Man,
yeah.
this is so exciting. I'm so pumped for this. Real quick, for the folks that are just joining us for the first time that might have seen us on X or any of our other social channels, welcome, welcome in. Sergio, give us a quick breakdown of what Fanable is from the basic level, what you're able to do with it, and then what we're going to be doing today here in just 18 minutes.
Thank you. So Fanable is a platform for graded collectibles that are vaulted and secured at a Brinks vault in New York City. They're all insured, so every copy you see is insured at the Brinks facility. So they're safe, secure. Also, they're physical, so we're not just selling digital collectibles. But by the way, I love digital collectibles. I love collecting on Vivi. I just participated in the Star Wars drop. I know they have the helmets coming up, so I'm a big collector and I love digitals. But I just want to make sure that we distinguish that these are actual physical collectibles. The difference is you can choose to keep it stored at Brinks, or you can choose to redeem it if you want. And you can also trade the digital as many times as you want without redeeming them, right? For anyone that sends in a physical collectible to Fanable's vault, the Brinks vault, they get a 2% perpetual royalty on the resale of that comic until it is redeemed. So that's
every
another
time that it's in the market selling over and over again. That's so cool.
Exactly. So you have a comic you sell that you send yourself, you sell it, that person then turns around and sells it. You get 2% royalty every time it continues to sell. So that's another really cool thing about Fanable.
That's huge. And I love how you just casually drop like, oh yeah, Brinks, we're just going to send it to Brinks, the most secured and trusted space when it comes to securing your valuables. Like that was beautiful.
Yeah, that was very important for us because, especially when you're starting out, right? Partnering with a company like Brinks that's been around for over 100 years, that trust, that was critical for us. That was very crucial component of all this. So we were happy that they were willing to work with us and insure the collectibles, have a vault set aside for us, and keep everything organized.
I love that. And the digitizing side of it.
Good luck. Thank you. I see a lot of comments saying, good luck, guys. We have what? In about 17 minutes. Good luck. One more thing I wanted to mention. Every mystery case is individually numbered, right? So we have edition number 1. And anyone that's from the VV community or Bat Cow, right? Candy Digital, or anyone that's from the McFarlane Toys digital community, we know that we value edition numbers, right? Personally, if I see edition number 1 in the marketplace, I'm gonna pay a premium for that, right? So that's another cool part of this. And I mean, even Ninja Turtles, right? The release year was 1984, so mint number 84 of the mystery case, that's a potential. I mean, again, I know I would be willing to pay a premium just for that one.
Yeah. Oh, look at these some of these unopened cases is what's so fascinating to me as you travel through the marketplace. You can see past drops that have been opened and people are reselling in the market that can be purchased over and over again or redeemed once you buy it and you own it. And then cases yet to have been opened, but on massive monumental drops that are super I mean, these are going to be legendary days for us in the future, man. These first cases right here, seeing them.
And that's another cool thing, right? You don't have to reveal the mystery case. You can keep it locked or you can open it, right? It's your choice. And I mean, already these mystery cases are going for multiple of the retail value, right? I'm waiting for the grail of the signed and sealed drop we had last week for somebody to reveal that so I can buy a mystery case on the cheap. But right now the grail still has
higher. They're chasing it. That's right.
So the prices are pretty high on those. So I'm kind of holding out. Hopefully somebody will reveal the grail and then the prices will come down. I can go in and because I want to collect one of every single drop. That's another cool aspect of this.
That's some great alpha for folks maybe just getting into this space and doesn't really understand, what to do or when to enter and when to buy. And, there's a lot of fear of missing out, right? So much FOMO. That's why we're here. That's why we're hanging out in the drop lounge, educating, chilling, relaxing, getting excited about the drop. So if you have questions, let us know in the comments. We're here to help. But that's some really good information, Sergio. I really like how you broke that down. In the market, there's definitely different times that you could maybe pick something up at a cheaper price point, which I love.
Yeah, it's all strategies, right? Everybody has their own strategies out there. We were kind of pleasantly surprised in some ways, right? Because I certainly didn't expect for so many people to keep their cases locked, right, and not reveal them. But that's what's happening, and it's really great to see that because it shows they're valuing the mystery case itself, which is something I value myself, just in and of itself, right? So Video Shane says there are only 20 cases unopened from the Marvel drop. I wonder if I should open mine or sell it. Well, that Marvel drop, the mystery case was only that was a $50 drop. And I know that it's going for many multiples the retail. If you go to type, you see on the there says type, and then click mystery cases, and then it'll show you just the mystery cases. And let's see what the floor is for. So it looks like the floor for Marvel go up a little bit, a little high. $400. That's 8 times the retail value, right? And it's a risk. That means Shane. That means you have a 1 in 20 chance of landing the grail of that drop, right? And I think that was the Vault Breaker, if I'm not mistaken. I believe that was Giant Size X-Men #1. So when we started, it was a 1 in 150 chance of landing that one. Now it's a 1 in 120, right?
And then hence look at the price point now for the cases. So if you did hold and wait and it didn't get revealed, then the value of your case is just going up.
Yeah, and then on the flip side of that, let's say Shane opens it and reveals the grail, you can probably expect the prices of the mystery cases to plummet, right? Because now the big comic of that drop is revealed.
Right. Man, look at all these great ones on the floor right here. Your cheapest case available, $199. Right there at $200, $245 after that. These are great.
That is wild, guys. This is so wild.
This is a good one right here too.
That one is the original. That's from the alpha drop. That's the original.
This is alpha right here.
Yep. And I'm actually surprised. I'm honestly surprised that the floor price is so high because I think that was $10. Yeah, that one was only like $10 because we just wanted to incentivize people to participate and test the app, right? And it's crazy. Yes. All right, so why don't we go a little bit, let's dive into the drop from today, the Indie Legends drop. All right. I already mentioned
10 minutes left to go here.
10 minutes, oh my goodness. I already mentioned the Domino's pizza, right? $100 gift card. But also, guys, we have an Easter egg, which is a Boss Logic comic. And wait, no, that's not the Easter egg. I'm sorry, that was the Domino's pizza. The Easter egg is actually a CGC 9.9 comic that we have here. I think it's maybe towards the bottom. Let's see here. Let's see if I can find it. It's CGC 9.9 Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. I think number 4, the last one. And I'm sorry, maybe go back up. And let's see. No, keep going. Let's see. Keep going. Let's see. Let's see. Not quite. Sorry. Okay, let's keep going. Hopefully. Oh, there it is. Okay. No, keep going to the right. If you wanna keep going. Yep, keep going. That one right there. Now, the CGC 9.9, right before this one. Right before this one. You had
Yeah,
it
that
right
one's
before
sick
that one.
too,
Yep.
though. I know that
That
one's
one.
sick though.
So,
Yeah.
guys, whoever gets this CGC 9.9 comic, this one that you're seeing on the screen, you will get a $500 buyback offer from Fanable. Actually, to be specific, $499.99. I just, I'm a penny off, but that's what you're gonna get as an offer. And it's getting a CGC 9.9 is very rare. In the standard sort of excellent grade in the industry is considered a 9.8. But when you get a 9.9 or even a 10, right? A 10 is like, a unicorn.
Oh
That's
yeah,
like,
that's like unheard of. Yeah, that's coming fresh off the print, and you're right there.
and I started learning a little bit about that. Even if it's fresh off the print, it does not guarantee a 10 grade because there could be print defects. And
Errors.
if it's not
Yeah.
perfectly centered, you can literally grab it straight from the printer, hand it over to CGC, and it'll likely only get a 9.8 unless it's been, messed with. So, I mean, it has to have no type of imperfections. They're looking at the color, they're looking at the centering, they're looking at printing defects.
Yeah.
It's crazy, but getting a 10, it's so unheard of that those rarely come up. So most comics don't even have 10 grades, right? So
Right.
and even 9.9s are just extremely out there. So 9.8 is considered sort of the standard, really good grade for a comic. It would be cool if there was a way to see what has been sold and the prices. Yeah, you know who keeps up with how many cases have been sold and not sold and all this other stuff? I know Matthews Comics publishes those type of stats on Twitter. But I agree. I think you have to, let's say you wanted to see if this particular comic has sold or not. You have to go in the way I got to do it, right? I go to the search bar, I type it in, click on it, and then look at the activity. And on the activity, it tells me if it's been revealed or not, right? So it's kind of a very
That's a good
manual
way to look at it.
process. We've already talked with the developers on that about that. It's not a priority because right now they're dealing with real big priorities, but it's something that's on the list to do that you can quickly and easily see what comics have been sold or not. But you still can. It's just a very manual process. You have to literally type in the name on the search bar of the comic from the drop, and that way you can tell whether or not it has been sold.
Love that. That's
And
very cool.
I'm hoping, there are some people that make these bots of sales. My hope is that one of these, like DC3 Wiki, right? He does these sales of Candy Digital comics, right? I hope someone in the community is able to do something like that because I know someone that knows programming and understands the blockchain can go in there and figure all this stuff out, right? That would be cool to see. That would be really cool to see, actually.
I feel like our community is dope like that. Like they love figuring things out and letting people know in the Discord and stuff. So it's been cool. Yes, we're excited. Let's go real quick to reset the room. We are just moments away from the big drop happening here for our legends, our indie legends. 5 minutes, 50 seconds away, $75 per case, 98 available because we have 2 that we're giving away. That's right. One from our live stream and one from O'Milley's stream that he does. Super excited for that. And don't forget, this one is very different. After 10 minutes, it is opened up so that you can buy more than one. As of now, right now, you can only purchase one on the drop. I don't know, man. I have a really good feeling that this is going to sell out. What do you think? What do you think, Sergio? I mean, do you think
It's very likely.
Like
It's very likely, especially if we once after the 10 minutes are up and we lift the purchase limit. Absolutely. I wanted to point out Doctor Strange, the previous comment. He was one of the mystery case winners, the free mystery case winners. So he won one of the 2 from last week. Yeah, getting close, Tim Belmer. Absolutely getting close. I did want to talk about some of the chases that we have. So maybe we'll start with the very first comic that's listed on the top left, right? That's, of course, the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles #1 from 1985. It's the third print. It's valued at $1,300. It's signed by Kevin Eastman. Let's go on to the next one here.
Just to make sure my app is updated and ready to go, you know.
Yes, yes. Just update the apps, guys. Yep. Now this is the last Ronin. This comic has taken the comic book world by storm.
Really have.
Already games have been announced. They're talking about a movie being developed based on this comic that you're seeing here. It's a 9.8 grade. What makes this one really cool is that it's signed by 5 of the creators, 5 signatures on this. 5, not 1, not 2, guys. 5 signatures. And like all of the comics in this mystery case drop, they all qualify for a 90% go collect fair market value buyback. So we'll offer you an instant buyback offer for any of this. But if you want to keep it in your collection, by all means, or if you want to have it shipped to your home, by all means, guys. So this is another really cool comic that we're featuring here. Let's go to the
so many chases.
Transformers. You know what? This is sort of a revitalization of the Transformer brand in comics, right? Daniel Warren Johnson, the artist, has won the an award for best artist, comic book artist last year. And so, I mean, you're looking at Transformer #1 signed by him, by the artist here. And this is another one of our chases. Let's see what else we have.
Yes. We saw some a second ago. Pretty cool. It's pretty cool. Talk about indie legends.
From 1990 by Valiant Comics, Super Mario #1, 9.0. I'm sure that a lot of people are experiencing nostalgia here. Let's go on to the next one here. By the way, we only have 3 minutes.
Yeah.
Bartman, if you like The Simpsons and you like Spider-Man, you'll like this cover. This is an homage cover of Amazing Fantasy #50, which features the first appearance of the Kingpin. And this is one of the most popular Spider-Man covers that gets, an homage done. And so this is another cool indie comic here. Let's see what else we got. Rick and Morty, right? Another homage cover. This is based on Incredible Hulk #340. You know, where Wolverine has the claws out. In fact, wait. Oh, I don't have that statue here, but I do have it at my home, just not up here. But, it's based on the Incredible Hulk 340, where Wolverine's claws is reflecting the Incredible Hulk on it. Look at this beautiful Transformers. Another one that is signed. And so you're going to see a lot of Transformers. You're going to see G.I. Joe, I think it's next, right? Yep. God, I grew up with those cartoons, G.I. Joe. Yeah. So we have to put G.I. Joe here. Look at the next one, Street Fighter, huh? We have a Street Fighter cover here, a Super Nintendo.
The Ninja Turtles. Oh, bro.
And if you can see, Michelangelo is behaving like Blanca from Street Fighter, that ball.
That's so awesome. Okay, guys, real quick, just to reset, we are just seconds away here. I need you to focus, literally down to our 1 minute.
Less than a minute, guys.
Less than a minute.
And guys, stay tuned after the drop because I want to talk about next week's drop. I got some alpha to reveal. I want to tell you what the title and the theme of that drop is. You're gonna love it, just like this drop is pretty cool. You're gonna love next week's drop as well. Another thing I wanted to remind folks: for every drop, we have a 40%. Nothing. We'll offer you at least 40% of the retail value. In this case, it's $30, no matter what comic you get. But most of them are well above, that amount. So we offer some protection there, guys. 12 seconds, guys.
I'm trying to get my stuff on my app.
Get your iOS app, get your Android app. 5 seconds. 4,
3, 2, 1. Let's go hit that buy now button, folks.
Woo!
It is now your chance to purchase. Are they gone? Are they still there?
Lord. Let's see, 97 left. Let's see how that number will go. 70 left. Okay, my goodness. 60 left. I keep refreshing. What I do is I keep refreshing the homepage. 53 left. Okay, so we're about halfway sold. 49 left, guys. 49.
They are cruising.
47. Okay, guys. Wow, these are disappearing quickly. And don't forget, at the 10-minute mark, we'll increase the purchase limit to 2. So if it hasn't sold out yet in the 10-minute mark, you will be able to purchase one. 41 left now. Okay, wow. All right.
Your boys over here cowbunging up. I mean, I got to get in on this drop.
My goodness.
I mean, the other ones are amazing. They're so cool, but cowabunga?
Yeah, you can't miss this. This is in your DNA.
Oh, success. Let's go. Cowabunga purchased your indie legends.
Awesome.
Man, I hope you're out there. I hope you're able to get this. I hope you guys are on it. This is my first purchase live on the Drop Lounge. I'm super excited. Couldn't be more pumped. Man, this is just...
Guys, if you have any technical issues, give us feedback. Were you successful? Were you not? Did you encounter any issues? Yeah. You know, our developers are always keeping an eye on things. We have a we have a team right now that's kind of keeping an eye on the drop and making sure that if anything's going on, they can you know, nip it in the butt here. Let's see, how many do we have left? It looks like we have 38 left. Okay. All right, guys. So in about 9 minutes, we're gonna lift the restriction. Yeah, I love the 10-minute delay to help others get in. Yeah, exactly, Tim. That was the whole idea, right? We wanted to make sure that people get a chance, right? And that was the whole intent. Hey, Leo. Hey, O'Milly. How you doing?
Hey, O'Milly in the house. What's happening?
Guys, look at this. Somebody already got the pizza comic. Somebody from Discord, one of our Discord members, UT Snake Eyes, is getting the mystery. I mean, the $100
for the pizza.
Yeah. So somebody did it. Incredible. Oh,
let's go. Congrats, Comics and Crypto, on getting one. That's what we want to hear.
Absolutely, guys. 36 comics left. The restriction on the one purchase limit will be lifted here in about 8 minutes. And guys, why don't I take this opportunity to tell you a little bit about next week's drop? Okay, so King Marquis got one. Congrats, King Marquis. You got one.
Yeah.
Will it make it past 10 minutes? It might, because right now I think we're around 38, 39. So we'll go ahead and lift the restrictions. I'll be in the marketplace, guys, looking for a mystery case to purchase. I don't see any yet, but I am looking for. The reason I employees, you know, that work directly for Fanable, we're not allowed to purchase on the retail side, but we can purchase in the secondary. So I'm out there looking for a mystery case to purchase, guys. There's only 35 left now. Let me tell you about next week's drop, because in a few minutes here, I got to go pick up my son from school here. My son, Sergio, he's a second grader. Love him to death. So next week's drop, guys, you're going to love it. The title of next week's drop is Galaxies Far, Far Away. Galaxies Far, Far Away.
I don't know what that's about.
Yeah, right? I think it... I know, right? The title gives it away. So, guys, if you like Star Wars, if you like Star Trek, if you like Guardians of the Galaxy, if you like Galactus, right? By the way, that's a big hint for the Grail. If you like Galactus from Marvel Comics, and you know he's going to be featured in the upcoming Fantastic Four film. So you're going to love anything space related, any comic book that has a space themed out there in the galaxies. This drop is going to be in the mystery case. Oh my God, you're going to love the mystery case. It's very unique. Very, very unique. The most, you know, even though I love this Indie Legends drop, the mystery case, this one coming next week is perhaps the most unique one that we've had. And you're going to understand why when we reveal it, right? Next Monday, we're going to reveal the mystery case design. but it's very unique, very different, a departure from what you've seen. Really cool. Of course, Impossible Brief hit a home run with that design. You'll see it. But
Man, I'm obsessed with the
Galaxy
latest
Far Far
box.
Away. Congrats on the pizza comic. Huge shout out. Yeah, Boss Logic, he's the one who designed I'm sorry, who created the cover for that comic. We've worked with him in the past, So let's see. We have 34 comics left, guys. In 5
34
minutes,
left.
don't forget, we'll be lifting the purchase limit restriction in about 5 minutes. So if you're looking to buy another mystery case, that'll be your chance, guys. So and I'm still out there hunting for a mystery case. If anybody wants to let one go, let's see. I see. Oh, okay. I see one. I might buy this one. Okay, let's see. 110.
Yeah, taking a look. Yes. Thank you, Video Shame. We appreciate it. Guys, if you have any questions in the comments, if you're experiencing anything, let us know. Also, head over to the Discord. The community's thriving in there. There are lots of answers, people to jump in and help you if you have any questions. Sometimes, there's little things that are going on as we're growing. But right now, we're crushing it. Look at that.
I purchased this one. I'm not going to reveal this one yet. I bought it from the secondary. I'm going to choose to keep it locked. What edition number? Edition number 51 for that mystery case I just purchased from the secondary. Guys, so really thank you for your support. We'll lift the one item restriction here in about 4 minutes. And anyone that wants to buy a second mystery case, by all means. I expected to sell out after that. Really excited about next week's drop, by the way. Where's the Discord link? It should be, in fact, it should be on our YouTube channel, but we'll go ahead and post it up on Twitter there for you.
Check out the Twitter link. It'll be over there. And then you got number 16 again. Let's go. That's awesome. Actually, I need to look and see which one I snagged.
That's wild. So he had number 16 before. That's pretty crazy. Wow. Okay. Congrats on getting that low double digit mint on there.
Yeah, I got number 47.
47. Okay.
Right now, 55 holders. 10 of them have opened.
10 of them have opened. Okay. All right. And I see some people, it's amazing to see someone already revealed the pizza, the Domino's pizza.
That's so great. Like, the fact that it was a chase and we haven't even sold them all out yet. I mean, you got 2 minutes. You got 2 minutes if you're joining us and you didn't get one yet before we open this back up to the rest of the community to double down and scoop up another one if they want to. Is there any limit to that when we open that up? Is it just one, or can they go all out?
It's going to be a two purchase limit, right? So you'll be able to buy one more case. So here in about 2 minutes, guys, if you want to buy a second case, you can. So Tim Belmer, people are going to hold those cases tight next week. Yeah, really unique mystery case design. Really cool. And as I mentioned, this one is Star Wars themed primarily, but not only Star Wars. We have some really Fantastic Four comics that feature Galactus and the Silver Surfer, of course. We have some first appearance comics on there. We have some Star Trek comic, Guardians of the Galaxy, many other space-themed comics that are out there. But you're gonna love the Grail. It's a really amazing Grail. Okay. So we'll share the Discord, and maybe our Discord mod can go in there and share that with you. Any other comments there? See. Oh my goodness! So the Discord link.
I love it. People are. Hey, we'll get them in there. Don't worry, we'll get you in there. It looks like the last Ronin was revealed.
Wow. Okay, that's the second biggest comic from our drop. The last Ronin, it has 5 signatures. First print 9.8. The CGC yellow label, which means that it's a signed comic, and they verified it. So congrats to whoever revealed that one. And guys, in a minute here, you should be able to If you refresh your page and you want to buy a second mystery case, go ahead, go for it. You can, I believe you can. You should be able to. If that's not the case, let me know. I got to get out of here in just about 1 or 2 more minutes. But let me know if that's not the case. But you should now be able to purchase 2 mystery cases if you want another one, guys. So excited.
Yeah, let us know. We are about to wrap it up here. We were
so it's happening. There's 12 left. So yeah.
They're going.
Oh, 8 left.
8
okay,
left.
so
8
this is gonna sell out. Yeah, this is on its way.
7 left. Congrats to everyone who's scooping them up. These are, I mean, it's just the coolest case. I'm so glad, so blessed to be able to scoop one. And anybody else in the community, hopefully you're able to snag one on the secondary. Only 6 left. Wow, they are going. You are so right.
These are on their way to selling out. I love this. We might have to do this next time as well, where we do a 1 item limit for 10 minutes and then open it up. So Slaps Max 5, please open a ticket in Discord. Okay, I'm not sure what that is.
They're just talking.
Oh, it worked. Got 2. Okay, so Comics and Crypto got 2.
Yes.
I'm looking for a second mystery case I want to purchase, guys. So if I see the price in the $100 range, I might buy a second one because I want to keep one and I want to reveal one.
5 left. Looks like 10 grabbed his. We got Key Marquise got his 2.
Wow.
Yeah, congrats. Wow. Congrats. I'm with you on that. This is awesome.
Amazing. Well, with that, guys, I got to go pick up my little man. It's been a pleasure to be here with you. This drop is on its way to selling out. Congrats to anyone that were able to purchase 1 or 2 mystery cases. Also, don't forget, next week, Galaxies Far, Far Away, Star Wars, Star Trek, Guardians of the Galaxy. We have first appearance comic book of major Marvel characters on there as well. So if you like the Silver Surfer, if you like Galactus, stay tuned for that one. Next week's drop is going to be amazing.
I am so excited, man. You have been crushing it on the community side. All these collectibles are amazing. Thank you so much again for all you do, Sergio. Chat community, we love you. Thank you for hanging out with us. We'll see you next time on the next episode here at the Drop Lounge. Love you guys. See you next time.
Yes, like and retweet to get that.